Right, I think I've pressed all my buttons. Are you good to go?
Yep, good to go.
Splendid. Hi, Harmony, Molly. AWP, I have changed that. I have changed the kick title.
Hello.
Oh, server's full.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to be near me.
I haven't moved this character.
Ah, cool.
Sat there like a loyal puppy.
So watched your last video. It was pretty good. Based on that, an apple a day doesn't keep the FT away.
You'll have to remind me of that reference, the context.
It was crap out of me. I was just bringing this out, and as my character leaned forward, I just saw you in the tree opposite. It was the two guys base raiding.
Ah, yes.
They flanked round. Don't know whether you want to squelch or squirch.
I'm not blue.
Oh.
Elksif. Though everything... I mean, I don't understand why I'm not, because everything is soaking. Hey, Lessa.
Oh.
What the fuck? This guy's got 17 kills.
What? In... Yeah, maybe. One day, 16 hours. My character's only got 6 hours on the clock.
Do you like the new music? I know it's a bit. Do you have menu music on?
I don't have.
This is actually the character from the video before the video that came out last, the part 1. I haven't completed part 2 because this guy's still doing things.
Yeah, because I was thinking, oh, where's part 2? And I was, well, this isn't part 2.
It's fooled some people.
Actually, through my video storage yesterday, what I got sat on my machine on my drive, and I cleared out over 100 gigs of video footage that you've used in in videos since I last looked.
Hi, Cinder. So I've got a combined 3-in-1 chat going here for the 3 separate streams. There is a possibility I might miss stuff. Whilst I get used to it. Server up yet?
It is. I think it's just come up. I'm on that screen where it's thinking about it. No, unreachable. Yep, no, it's up now.
Okay. I think you put a dot into YouTube, didn't you, Molly? But I haven't seen anything else there. Okay, that's cool. Just didn't want to have missed out.
But I suppose we get up to if anybody's ding-a-linging around.
We're near Zelly, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been quiet because they've brought a new weapon in that doesn't spawn there, basically.
Ah, yeah. Where does the Scar spawn? before?
No, they've made some really strange changes to the loot economy. They've moved SKS and AK-74s to dynamic loot, so convoys and crash sites. They've put
Weird.
the DMR into tier 4, SVD into crash sites. Scar spawns at crash sites and convoys, and also...
The back there too as well.
Alright, oh, I've got one running, that's why I'm not. I've actually got one running. That one's been activated, that one has.
Yes, I got it's yes.
That'll be why I'm not cold. Just some really weird changes that don't seem to make any sense. The ghillie, I think, is not available at convoys anymore, so I'll not be replacing this. Hi, old angry. Food-wise, I seem to have 4 fresh.
I have no fruit.
Bits and bobs.
I have an AKS with 2 mags, and I have a blaze with a sports point.
drop this food down, eat half of it, save me carrying it around.
Although my
Tin opener.
I do actually. Although my thing's still showing as full.
Your
I've got space.
your apple.
Yeah, my apple's showing as full.
Maybe I eat all these then. Mine's not.
Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
That was loud. I don't know whether you saw me move then.
I didn't see you, no. Right, let's go and have a look. Incredibly bright. I don't have any sunglasses.
I've got some technical goggles on a head that looks like an acorn.
You sound a bit quiet compared to DayZ sounds, actually. I could turn you up.
I'll move the mic in a second.
Got medical zombies in.
Cool. Is that any better?
No, I think it actually might be a level thing. But I don't know until we start moving, really. Obviously, this is all closed up because we restarted.
Yeah.
And I only see them in at medical at the moment.
Yeah.
Hi, Brains. Oh, they're in at low walls. So you see a naked zombie over there. They're somewhere in between low walls and medical. They are, but north.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any zombies out by the water tower or by the barn or the garages.
I see them at the barn below low walls, but I don't see them at the gas station.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, the barn between us and the gas station. I don't see any in the water tower.
Hey, Monkey Dust. I think they must just be hidden there because there's no way you spawn them unless it's two people. There's no way you spawn them low walls, barn, and medical without spawning them at the gas station.
Yeah, or at the spawning them at the bus station.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to be between the you'd have to be this side of the water tower to do that. Get all those zombies in. question is, where are they? Where are they? Are they in the trees or are they?
Medicals might have just gone, unless they're hidden. There's a brightly coloured blue and red one down there on the road. I don't see them.
Yeah. They were on the sort of the left-hand side of the road.
Right.
They could have gone behind the building. You've got zombies up by Exville. The right to the dirt track. Or is that a bush or something? They're little.
Oh, see,
right
yeah, yeah, there is a zombie right the way up there. So what's that? Put them... exiting, maybe?
Yeah.
Up towards Scarecrow?
Yeah, probably. That means it's less likely that they'd be bringing them in at low walls in the barns.
I can see the majority of low walls, but I don't see the tree I normally sit in.
That zombie from our position is well outside a kilometre. No, medical's still there.
Yeah, yeah, I see that red one.
We've got a zombie up at low at Exville, but nothing at Death House.
You
Got
could almost pinpoint them to the very millimetre on the in the town at this point if it's one person.
Yeah, they're
PD.
Yeah, or the church.
Church is probably more likely, actually. Do you ever go to Tizzy or Northwest Airfield? Tizzy, no. Northwest Airfield from time to time, but not that often.
I don't see the low walls anymore, but it could just be because he's moved behind the tree.
Yeah, I've got him in.
Sorry, not low walls, the Exville. Low walls, I see them.
Yeah, Exfil I don't see anymore.
Potentially he moved up and then back down, like you spawn in Exville as you move up and
yeah, it could be just going up and down the roads.
Then that would bring in Death House. There's nothing in over there, so it's got to be over the church way.
I slap, man. May have lost low wall barn zombie, but I do have low wall house zombie. But he could have just wandered again because I was only just working off one.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere near where I'd lose position of him here.
No, I thought he was quite out in the open.
He was, like, at worst For me, he'll be behind that tree on the right, but you've got a better angle on that, and you don't see it. And yeah, I can see the angle you can't, and you can see the angle I can't. So
We've lost
low walls has just gone as well.
low wall zombie, yeah. So I think that's almost all of them. I don't see a medical either.
No, nothing at medical, and nothing at exfil either.
Hi, Rambling. How's your week of work been? That was to Rambling, by the way, but anyone can answer. Well, I guess we pick fruit and go.
Yeah,
in hot pursuit.
I'm not seeing anything. Like I need to upgrade my blaze and
Yeah, things to do.
Scope, yeah.
Do you not have a long range?
Oh, I've got a sports point. I'm currently using the rangefinder.
Can't be having that. I'm moving into the fruit.
There was a dearth of loot the last time we were.
Well, I'm guessing at some point you died and I didn't.
Yeah.
Even in the last video.
Yes, I don't think it was a kosher thing either. I think we were just out of position, so that I ended up dead, and you could get out of that.
Oh, I was looking at this. I wasn't checking the floor then. I might have missed some.
Oh yeah, I picked up a couple of bits. Then there was a point where you ended up putting your ghillie wrong.
Where what, sorry?
Your ghillie got ruined.
That's right at the end of the last video, actually, where the guy knocks me uncon. Not the last video, but the
yes,
last
my doppelganger at Google.
Yeah.
Clearly I wasn't hiding my IP.
Still looks all clear to me.
Use some duct tape because I have plenty of bottles. Doing my squiring again.
I imagine Rambling, yeah. I got loads of fruit there actually, but I am full apple. Hi Fluffy. So I think I've fixed all the alerts now. There is a new alert been put in. It's nothing special, so don't worry about it, testing it or anything, but Super Chat's got a new alert because it had no alerts. And I've refined all the kick alerts so that they actually work with kick. and Twitch and YouTube alerts should be back to normal. So, all being well, everything's reet.
Was there an alert malfunction?
There was somewhat of a malfunction. I put in this little widget thing to try and just exclusively do kick alerts, and it took over everything. It just played alerts, all the alerts that it had got set as default for Twitch, for YouTube, for Kick, for everything. So my normal alerts carried on playing, but you couldn't hear them because these were so like set to full volume and just obnoxious.
Was it an AI widget?
No, I mean it's probably AI developed, but it was not the AI's fault. It was me for not realising that the URL I was putting into OBS would take control of everything. And now I know it. All I needed to do was go into the website side of the app and just turn it off for YouTube and Twitch, and then refine the Kick ones. So it was really more down to me than it was anyone else.
There was a learning curve.
Mm-hmm. What's your primary? Oh, you're right primary wise then. I see you've got a big lumper there.
I think
these are still available, by the way, so we're all right. This is what we live off basically. AKS.
Yeah. I guess that makes a bit more sense.
They moved the AK 101 into tier 3 and 4 military out of
Crash sites.
Crash sites.
The Dynamics, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they've put AK-74s and SKSs into Dynamics.
Yeah, it's the SKS that's confusing a bit there. Like, I kind of understand the AK-74 because it is stat-wise, it is just that much better than an AKS.
But is it better than a 101?
No, but a 101's better than a... Okay, I guess do more people go tier 3 and 4 military than they do dynamic events?
I think it's more about squeezing in the guns they want in certain locations. Like you're probably going to end up with an overflow. The thing that really makes me surprised is the fact that it actually felt all right as it was. So you introduce one new gun and then somehow end up having to change the whole dynamic of the looting system, the spawning system for the loot.
Yeah, because that kind of fits the foul sort of EMR range where it uses the BOA, doesn't it? So it's going to have high hidden power, but it's
hyped up foul basically.
Yeah.
Because we need to check these because you need a scope, but I guess we're going to get that at the summer camp more than anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's a hat.
Oh no.
Do you have tabs?
I do not.
Not low on water, and I've got a canteen. I was just thinking ahead.
Yeah, I think it's a couple of survival bits we need. Like I've got one spin on a level 7 kit, and that's... Oh, I've got a full rig. Could use a whole bunch of 9mm, because they I'm still rocking a bison because I've got a ton of ammo. I was about PR75.
Another hat.
Do you not think my character's head looks like an acorn wearing glasses?
You look a bit like Spider-Man. So we're going to add a new hat to the list then, are we, I guess?
I'm fine with the Mobka. It's best installation. Like, the
Just didn't think you liked the profile.
Well, I just thought it looked funny. It kind of looked like an acorn. I don't think just realised that. So. But, something like what you've got would be perfect.
Oh yeah, I got the protection.
You have.
You might get the new hat.
New hat?
It's a new hat with earphones that do nothing.
Oh. Nobody loves earphones that do nothing.
Right, don't shoot me.
I try not to.
It's all closed up, so I think we go.
I still think I was impressed with that shot. That I just turned around and left you with a sniper.
It's pretty much what I did to the other guy, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, but I'm not good with a sniper rifle at that close range. Like, I don't practice that stuff. I don't do it that often. So for me to just get it on.
I would have preferred to have got it wrong. To be completely honest.
Yeah. In that instance, the getting it wrong would be the better outcome. But I was looking at that.
I was just like mouth open when I was watching it. I was like, holy shit! How did we not work any of that out? Toby's actually killed me.
Yeah, and in that instance, like, I watched that character. You two were very similarly dressed. Like, he had a different backpack, and he had his gun arrangement was the other way around. He had his AR in his hand and his knife on his back, I think.
Mm.
But other than that, you basically had the same get-up. And the last I saw of you were stood right where he was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd backed up a little bit.
Oh, trousers.
The doors all still look closed to me. I don't think it's updated.
Dude.
Yeah, I have as well. Some of the doors are flung open.
I have.
I'm just going to turn you up a little bit before we get down there.
Okie dokie.
Try now.
Trying now. How is this? Is this any better?
And again.
Is this any better?
Okay,
How's this?
got you.
Good.
Hey, Dozer. Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, Toby. Missed you, mate.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, I think it must be.
Must be what?
A record. I've got 9 viewers watching. Hey, I'm trying to use the...
Whoa!
What is it about this place?
Well, at least you didn't hit me this time.
The record viewer count on Kick.
Ah,
It's... You only need to get about 5 and you're top of the DayZ category. It's not the busiest place.
no.
There is a assault backpack in here and a glass bottle. I shouldn't call things out. I should ask, what do you need?
Well, I have a hunting backpack, so my backpack's good. The long-range scope, and pretty much anything repair kit-wise I think we need, and tabs. Oh, 9mm. I need lots of 9mm, but we're not going to get that here.
You have a canteen.
I have a canteen. I'll buy you.
There's 1 spin on a kit in here.
Okay, well, somebody's
I
going
can
to
use it. My suppressor's badly damaged.
My suppressor's actually damaged too, but I've got a bit of a full kit.
Right, onwards for the scope. I didn't find one.
Nope, me neither. Oh, tape. We needed duct tape as well.
Check these cars then,
Yeah, I guess we should do.
because we might find a repair kit for the scope if
Yeah.
we need one.
Heat tenderizer there. A box of nails.
Do you need a tenderizing?
I don't.
Oh, there's a green ski mask in here. It's damaged.
I've got a green balaclava.
It looks black.
Yeah. Black, dark green. No difference.
I tell him that to Kermit.
Oh, you know, it ain't easy being green.
Probably not.
bomber jacket. That doesn't live there.
Karma. I was reading up a little bit about Kick, and as to, I couldn't understand. I was saying yesterday that I'm getting. Where are you?
I'm up.
Press the button that you're moving that you can't. That's making you move that way.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's part of the new auto move feature that they've not intended to introduce.
Oh. I was getting really confused. I was pressing forward and going sideways.
You impressed how fast I picked up on it? Got you straightened out?
Yeah. My confusion hadn't quite fully realised what was going on.
Is my keyboard faulty or what?
I actually looked down and was like, am I pressing the correct key?
So if it happens, all you need to do is press that button that you're moving, that you're not intending to move, and it does fix it. So, but it is rather worrying when it happens.
Yeah.
And it only seems to happen like when you're pressing a combination of buttons, and not always. Not like you can make it happen.
Yeah, no. So I imagine it's the sort of thing it's actually going to happen to me quite a bit because I am regularly using combo move buttons to strafe like I'm going at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah. Like I say, I can't make it happen, but I set myself in auto run like full sprint.
Oh.
The other day. Yeah, I've seen the loot economy is completely shagged. Well, I don't know about shagged. It's their intentions. They've done it intentionally.
I think it probably brings more insight to how they plan to run the next map than they do other things. Well, this is more about Chinaris.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that the spawn locations and amounts are all set via the map, so it's not like something that they've thought about in advance of the DLC.
No, but the overall behaviour is the same. So we'll probably end up finding there'll be way more dynamic events on the new map than there are on Chinaris. Particularly with how they want dynamic buildings.
Oh, by the way, do you want to go to the Northwest Evac or not? I don't think there's really anything we need there.
I don't think we need to, do we?
I think cut across and go to the castle. We need the long range scope more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm going left. Fuck. Yes, that was Molly's response when it happened to her yesterday.
Yeah. Mine was more, what am I doing here? And interestingly, for me, it was going left as well. I actually thought for a second I'd put the head swivel on.
Oh yeah. That's another special feeling. We're going to check for a convoy. Again, I don't know if we really need anything, but actually, there is a deer stand up here. Oh,
hey,
hi Davo. As
And there's
in,
also the Peter Shack.
yeah. I was playing with Molly yesterday and was looting Mishkino, and I went in looting around. We'd done it a bit arse about face because we went to drag plate carrier off the back of there's a zombie right at the back. I went into the double ender that we'd normally go in first, and a guy spawned at literally that far away from me, right in front of me.
Holy shit.
And he was combat ready, let's say, but I only had a blaze in my hands. I missed the first shot and hit the second.
Yeah. Well, after that, it doesn't matter what he did.
He
wasn't doing much.
No.
Had he spawned in and was he manoeuvring?
Spawned in, I saw him, I went to take the shot, he did a double take. When I slowed it down I could see it, his sort of character did a double take, he brought his weapon up, and then I shot him as he was about to shoot.
Yeah. But you sweater up here.
Hey Giovanni.
Yes, it wasn't like that guy in Starry that I killed. Guy who lagged out and then was...
Oh yeah. No, this guy had logged out in that position. He came... I mean, he could have lost a connection. He could have been looting around the tents and we just hadn't seen him. He lost connection, came back, but it looked to me like he'd logged out on a previous session and then came back in just as I was coming into the tents.
We've got half a convoy here.
Oh.
You were going through, or all the zombies in one vehicle?
No. One thing to note about those convoys is that they've put the female zombie from, you can actually see her down there, from Sakal, and she's got a 50% chance of carrying a plate, and she has one.
I was going to say, yeah, it looked like I did see a plate zombie down there.
Oh shit. I need to start eating a bit of food. Got no spaces to reload my mag.
I can offload some food if you want. I've got space.
Five items there.
A buffet.
What, the mushroom slayer?
Very good.
Thank you, Giovanni. Hardcore Haggis, you're hoping to see some deadly snipes tonight. Well, we're just trying to get Toby in the snipe frame of mind because he's limited to about 200 metres at the moment. I'm all set.
The gun's limited to 200 metres.
You'd manage it.
Significantly less.
Just gone white on water, so I think we stop at this little village up on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, they've made wholesale adjustments, Harry, to the loot economy. To make sense of it, you could watch the Wobo video. He does cover it in quite detail. No, it's been a while. It's been these two characters have been on holiday for a month.
A bit more than a month. It was 7th of June was the last time I played.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the summer holidays, they've been watching the World Cup.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was talking about I was talking about Kick because I couldn't work out why they're paying me so much for subs, and I thought, well, do I ask? I've had a look into it, and they pay 95% of all subs. They pay 95% of the value to the streamer. 5% goes to transaction fees, and they pay like a wage based on how busy your chat activity is and how many views you've got. So you get extra income on top of that as well. And they subsidise it by using Kick as a marketing front for their crypto casinos. Yes, to get your lips flapping. If the chat's popping, you get more cash. Yeah, in theory. And on top of that, if you stream exclusively on Kick, you get 100%. You get, instead of getting 50% of the revenue from your wage, you get 100%. But I might do that, but I don't know yet. Might do that just like once or twice a month. Hiya!
Hiya! You can talk. Oh, duct tape.
Oh.
It was worth the detour. Probably should have done some fruit drying.
Hey, Ross, should have what?
Done some fruit drying, like a bits of fruit that are...
We could do it up here. Better house for it, because that's only got a 2 smoker.
Yes. I think we've smoked there before because it's we didn't have much opportunity. We had no choice.
So you want everyone to go over and talk pish on Kick? I can't be seen to be pushing anyone to a different platform through terms of service of more specifically Twitch. I can quite happily talk about it, but I can't suggest you go there. And I was putting the link in the chat directly to the Kick platform, but apparently I can't even do that. So you have to look at the panels if you want to go there. And I think it's only listed. We can do it in YouTube, but we can't do it in Twitch. I'm an attack. It's filled me up, one has. I'm thinking we could probably cook at this house over here.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there's your shanker if you want it.
Ooh.
Got one more bit of fruit, 2 bits of fruit, and I've got a lighter if you need it.
I've got a lighter actually. It's the
What the hell's that noise?
wood.
It's just the bush. Are you going to do it with paper or do you want bark?
I don't think paper will get it. I've got paper, but I don't think I need to stick to get it.
A piece of bark should be enough. I'll get it.
Thank you. Bark is louder than its bite.
I mean, I've done a couple of playthroughs since the new central loot economy has been drafted in, and I haven't noticed a massive difference. But then I don't go to military places like the Northwest Airfield, Tizzy. It just doesn't interest me going to those sort of places. I'll quite happily. And they haven't made huge changes. They have actually nerfed the blaze. The blaze isn't as available as it was. But as long as I can get sniper rifle and a scope, and they can't nerf those anymore because they're so heavily nerfed already, then the rest will kind of come naturally. Oh, it's gone beyond experimental. This is full on. This is how it is in stable. There was too many blazes, yeah. But I did like scraping a blaze out of Scalisty. You'd never get a scope there anymore, but it was nice to get a blaze and some 308. I don't know what Scalisty's going to be like now, if they've moved the blaze to tier 3. Which I think they have, I'm not sure. I think that's what was said.
Be all the BKs. I imagine that's what's going to happen now. They've, let's say, bumped something else down. You're just going to have BKs everywhere where you'd normally have SKSs coming out.
I can probably go for another drink now.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm still full, so. Stay now. I'm just come off full, so I'll see how far I go. Oh, I should manage to get another one in. Right, ready when you are.
Dog food.
I think it's some canned pork.
But yeah, I don't really understand why they moved ghillies off dynamic spawns. They've also removed all of the attachments, so guns don't spawn with attachments anymore. And I think that's more out of justifying the fact that they've got attachments everywhere.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't really think's... The thing is, a gun with in DayZ without a buttstock has got marginally greater recoil than one with, which is ridiculous, but that's how it is. There's no point in chasing these attachments, essentially.
Yeah. But you don't get butt stocks on.
Majority of the guns don't come with buttstocks now.
Okay. So at least if you want a full weapon, you've got to build it up. But yeah.
Yeah, if it reacted like it does in Tarkov, when you're just shooting the stars before you even press the button, almost, then
yeah,
fair enough, but it's not. Are actual suppressors for rifles super rare? Or not a thing? Or do you have to use bottles? Well, the bottle suppressors mainly for the snipers, and then some of the ARs. They are pretty tricky to get the suppressors for them. Pistol suppressors are a lot easier.
Yeah, you get the remnants of a base in here. Standardized suppressor for NATO weapons, and the normalized suppressor for Soviet weapons.
There's a savannah and a blaze, that's all I've seen.
I guess I'll stick with the blaze for the time being.
I would. Not like, I mean, how many bottles have you got?
4. Gonna look at the other bit. Gone past the bridge.
Yeah, okay. I'll follow in behind. Taking those fur boots because they're not wet for one.
I looked at it and I was thinking, yeah. Do I take them? And I'm like, no.
I think mine are going to go damaged soon, so that's what I did.
So, the upkeep is quite a bit on them.
I know. That was a bit of a jump. Leap of faith.
I actually do that all the time. When we come through here, do that. That's the route I take out.
Yes, Molly, they're my MBs.
I can give you some food if you want.
Yeah, let's get away from this a little bit. Well, the way the way Wobo explained it, and I don't know. I don't know if I agree or not because I haven't looked into the stats as much as he has. But he was suggesting that the change to some of these, or the shuffling around of some of these, might be because of oversaturation. So if you move loads of guns into a tier 3, tier 4, Northwest Airfield, Zelly sort of environment, then there's actually not enough loot spots for all the guns that you've got available. So you have to start shuffling them back around into different places to make it so that it's viable to get hold of a gun. Or maybe that you don't oversaturate an area, so that you're always getting guns. I don't know. I mean,
there's also the element where you are you're wanting to change player behaviour.
yeah, I think there's definitely a bit of that, where you're trying to push people to convoys and crash sites more.
But also disincentive, as they're, moving, they're moving SKSs to the northwest, and if they've got a higher, there's more of them on the server, you might like to come across them.
No, they moved the SKS to the dynamics, which is the weird thing. It's kind of the weirdest one of the lot.
Yeah, unless they said they were getting too many high-end guns on the dynamics.
I mean, I do also think it's a lot of change. I know where to go to get my stuff. Now you've gone and made it all different. I've got to get used to it again.
Yeah. There's that. I was just thinking how many dynamic events are relatively close to spawn areas.
Well, that's true, but you can't. You should tier those. You should tier those rather than actually nerf them.
Oh, I got excited there.
What did you find?
I found a scope in the.
Let's go up here a bit.
It
was a handgun one rather than a long range.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see it where it was sat. I couldn't see all of it, and then I inventoried it, and it was oh no, it's a handgun. Oh, shot.
I don't know. I'm actually out of the game at the moment. I'm just moving something.
Yeah, it was just more the way it popped. It made it felt like it was an indoor shot, and there was a follow-up noise in that direction. Excellent facing.
Right, we've got two choices here. We either go back towards the middle of the map, hitting 2 potential hunting spots, and then doing a circuit, or we go towards Novaya Petrovka and check the carnival, and then sort of do a reverse sweep around the Northern Road area, those houses over there, for a scope.
Yeah,
a chance of a scope that way, but
yeah, and if you want, then we come back in on Grish. No, Grish.
Yeah, we would.
Do you need any water bottle?
I think it's probably worth knocking at least 2 up. It clears your inventory a little bit, and I eat through this food, then I'll have the space.
There's one. What have you got in terms of weapon cleaning kits? Need anything?
I've got one 3/4. But I don't really have space to carry much.
Okay. I just you need to repair anything up?
All right. Yeah, one. I need one spin.
Cool, perfect. That gets rid of this weapon cleaning kit because I had a mag that was badly damaged and I just repaired it up. There you go.
Can actually fit one more suppressor in. You want to?
I can do it. It doesn't matter to me if I hold on to it or do it up. It's entirely up to you.
Actually, no, because I've got a.
I'll put mags in that.
Yeah, the 45 round mag, and I need to make a four slot space for that. Quite the reverse for me, Giovanni. I'm to the point where I don't actually go there anymore. Right, I've got space for the mag to go in now, and load this mag back up.
Do it another couple of boxes of 545, I guess, as well.
Do have 2 boxes.
How many mags you got?
I've got a 45 and 2 30s.
I've got a 45 and I do have a 45 and 2 30s, but only one of the 30s has got any rounds in it.
Do you want this ammo then?
I do have a Bison that I can see.
Are you holding on to the Bison for?
Because I have no 9mm.
You got no pistol, right?
I've got a pistol. I've got a couple of rounds in it. I've just not got any. It's got 3 rounds.
Okay. Well, it's a big fight if we're both getting through all that ammo and.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I get some. Hi, Orange. I didn't know that, no. If they've done this because they're fearing that people are rushing convoys and getting guns too quick, then they need to address where the convoys are located and tier the convoys so that you can't get a DMR or not a DMR anymore, but you used to be able to get a DMR off the coast essentially. Now it's an SVD, so it's not much different.
Yeah, and if they're concerned about that, and then they've got something like Riffy that you can blitz in and
yeah, you can just put a face mask on and have a blood bag. You don't actually have to get fully kitted for that.
No, and then you can get tier 4 straight off the bat.
Well, a problem I found going there is that I'd check the bottom loot and then it wouldn't provide a scope, and I would feel obliged to have to go and check the other one, and then I got up to that top one and there would be a 34 zombies and I'd be like, you fucking just wind me the fuck up. It really would get me going, that ski resort.
Oh yeah, both the summer camp and the ski resort, the zombie placement is a bit weird. That ski resort, I would quite be happy if they tripled the zombie count up there, but spread it out so that some of the zombies were just randomly in the wooded areas.
Like the bears.
Yes.
I'll stop here a second.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Got a random TeamSpeak window right in the middle of my OBS. So I just shuffled everything else across and that. I forgot to do that.
I think the last time we played, I'd just upgraded my mouse, haven't I, for this wireless one. Running it a couple of months now, it's actually really quite nice. Not having the wire on the front.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no matter how you route those wires on a wired mouse, they're still going to chafe a bit somewhere.
Yeah.
I was having problems with mine. I've been having problems with mine for I don't know how long with the scroll wheel. But I think I may have fixed it. I used some Cleantronic on it and it's job done. Been right as rain for 2 weeks.
Nice. Zoff is pretty good as well. Cleans out pretty much anything.
There was fast movement down there. Probably a runner, left to right.
Didn't see anything.
Tier 4 hat.
Oh, that's baseball cap.
But yeah, not having ghillie suits inside convoys is a little bit of a pain in the arse, because that is one of the nice little luxuries that we afford ourselves often.
Yeah, I suppose the only thing is now you have to build them.
Well, they still spawn them. They spawn them at the military areas. But
how often do we see them in military areas compared to?
well, they've moved them so that we wouldn't have seen them. They were exclusive to a dynamic event. Now they've moved them to tier 3 and 4. So I don't know. I don't know if you see more people in them because of that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, to my mind, it makes it easier to get a ghillie suit if they're in a static location. But not for us, because we spend more time looting convoys and crash sites than we do looting military.
Yeah.
Static military areas.
Well, use the military areas as lures, don't we?
Yeah. Just have to stop shooting people in the chest and ruining their ghillie suits when they're running around in them now.
Yeah. Headshots only. Or break their legs.
Can make the ghillie, yeah. But it makes a naff ghillie. It doesn't make the proper green one. Loss of the bag is larger. No one cares about them. Yeah, I can get that.
Was there a number of parts of the map push you towards urban areas, so it's at least become a little less useful. We do have to drop them when we go up PWT and whatnot.
Suppose you have to make a specific choice. Like you were looting a military area, you'd have to have almost be going there to loot a ghillie because you've got your full loadout.
Yeah.
And that don't sit right for me. I don't like that idea.
What is it you have to?
Ooh, there's a Winnie in here.
I'll try that. And some random ammunition.
SB6 in there as well, yeah. Whole stack of it.
Yeah. Well, keep going, and the next time we stop, I'll knock up some suppressors for that.
I can drop you one now.
Thank you.
I've got a pristine and a pristine back up.
Well, I can replace it on the next. I'll got 2 bottles left.
Wife shots.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous transition, I have to say, because northwest to Tizzy is this route here, basically.
Yeah.
Seems rather close. It could be Bash, I suppose. Well, cutting across here, though. Hello, Rich.
That was a bit like a bit weird shooting though.
Yeah, come and get me sort of shooting.
Yeah.
We good? You reckon? Didn't shake my screen.
Didn't shake the screen, but it was right over there, so. Checking in here, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to push anyone out that's in that area, I suppose, but other than that... Seems to be up on the train line.
Yeah.
Like, but a hats and a box of 308 and...
Fireworks. That gas also puts a nice little barrier between us and the guy at Bash.
Yeah, he has to do a bit of work.
Yesterday I watched the new He-Man movie.
Right?
Actually wasn't bad. It was better than it had any right to be.
Did it have She-Ra in it?
No. Maybe in the next one. I'd certainly say it's worth a watch, Molly.
Over 50s chat. Toby's not over 50.
Hey.
Some tier 4 peanuts.
Hey. Wouldn't that be a Snickers?
As you like. God, these things, I see what you mean about these boots. They've gone damaged already. I've only run about 2-3 kilometres.
Yeah.
It's just got me back up to full apple. I still have reserves as well, so I don't know. I don't want to be overeating what I've got, but.
Yeah, I'm on 3/4.
And your food?
3/4.
Yeah, have you got any food?
I've not got any food.
Okay, I'm over then, aren't I? Veggie pork.
I have, yes.
There you go. This tool will get you back.
Okay, you should do.
You didn't like She-Ra? It's not a very good name, is it? I mean, neither's He-Man. So it's in line, I suppose. Don't normally come from this angle, but this looks good.
Cool. Because I was about to say I'm confused. I don't know where we are.
Thinking of the summer camp up on the hill, and this should get us there.
Yeah, I was looking around like, what are we looting? And then I looked up at the hill and I was like, okay, that's where we're going. There we go. Got chatting it, talking about something.
No stopping them. It's the one thing to have 3-in-1 chat. It actually makes the chat move ridiculously fast. Like I can turn away and be watching the screen for a bit and talking to you, and I can go back 2 minutes later and I've got half a page to read, whereas before, when I had them separately, certain chats would be quicker than others, so I'd know that I'd basically focus Twitch, make sure I get Twitch read because it moves faster, and it gave me time then to look across to YouTube and Kick and catch up with those because they would be moving slower and I wouldn't miss out. But now it's all in one, and it's yeah, it's a bit more of a challenge.
Well, it sounds like it'd be an utter disaster for me. I'm such a slow reader.
You do have to pick and choose. Sometimes if you see someone with like four lines of text, you have to try and get the gist of it rather than get the whole lot in. Don't pop all over the place, you. I mean, it doesn't matter where the chat comes from now, because I'm 3-in-1, but... And I do see, it says a K. It has the Kick emblem, or the YouTube logo. So I can see where the chats are coming from. I've got all fucked up here. Oh, fucking hell, we're over there. Mind you, we might be able to bring in a couple of picnic benches this way.
Yeah, I've just done one of them. There's another one here. Not entirely sure where you are. Oh, there you are. Way over there.
Yeah, we need to be over this way. I'll wait for you.
Thank you.
It's like being a big streamer. Oh, I feel big.
What did you think to the World Cup?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Watched a high percentage of the games, switched my stream schedule around a little bit and did a few days. And yeah, I mean, it was, on a footballing level, it was really good.
Yeah.
That's rather close. Sounds like a Bashman.
Yeah. Like he's just down the hill there, doesn't it?
Hmm. I mean, we'll be going off to Starry Yar after this if we don't get sorted, so... We just got sorted, but it's badly damaged in here.
Okay, I'll come grab it. Should work. Yeah, let's just move to the one then. Okay.
Did I tally on the predictions? I didn't, but I went a little bit wild for the last few, so I'm not gonna. Should we check these? There might be a good one.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna count those AWP. But I think we've been pretty close.
Moving down to the staying close to the medical because the zombies have migrated out to the right. The chalet here, and then I'll go to the left, the furthest.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Another damaged one, but I'll pick it up because somebody else damaged a scope.
We're looting those. Do we need anything?
Helmet.
Oh, right. You calling me a helmet? What's some boots?
You want? There you go. You're welcome.
Definitely worth it.
Right.
Do we get to the yard to get a better scope, or do we just proceed? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Whatever you think.
Not so sure about matey that's shooting, but... Hi, Luth.
Well, I upgraded badly damaged or damaged, so one spin on a kit will fix it up.
Maybe there is one in this base up here that might be broken into. Did you Google it, AWP, and say what so far is the most popular score in the World Cup? And then you're stuck with the 2-1. It was purely coincidental. Coincidental. Mm-hmm.
The most likely outcome of a
I had it in Discord.
result.
I like started out at the early doors of the World Cup, and I think it was Lag asked me whether or not what my prediction was for the USA game. I said, I think they'll do really well. They'll win easily, maybe 3-1, and I was like bang on until the last kick, and they scored to make it 4-1. So I then just started doing predictions, and AWP joined in as well. And we both ended up with percentages higher than supercomputers. No, it's empty.
Yes, well, that's the thing about algorithms and that. They're very good at pulling needles out of haystacks, so they're not very good at making intuitive leaps.
Well, after I did that, I actually put the predictions down for the next 4 games, and I got 3 of the 4 right with the scores. And I got the 4th one right with the actual result. And I put those stats into Google to work out what return I would have got, and it was something like, had I put a tenner on it, I'd have got a phenomenal amount of money. Like, I can't even remember what it was. It was something like 10 or 20 grand. So after that, I opened up an account with Bet365 and got £40 worth of free betting, and I ended the World Cup with £37 in the account, and I did hundreds of bets, literally hundreds. So I did all right, really. Because it just adds a bit more spice to it. I'm not suggesting people do betting, by the way. This is I really must point that out. It's a mugs game. The bookies are the only the ever winners. But for me to be able to put the odd 50p here, I was only betting small amounts, 50p a pound on each game. It just made it a bit more enjoyable for the watch for some of the more steady games, you know.
But even then, you know, to be given £40 worth of free bets and generate that into a 92.5% return on bets, that's certainly a above average thing.
Certainly, yeah.
Gambling sites aren't going to be making much money on those sorts of odds all the time.
Just going to have to sit in this shed and catch up with chat a second, I'm afraid. I'll let you loot those 2 houses. Isn't that the same person that keeps on trying to get me to get view bots in Kick, Molly? No, I agree, AWP. I certainly don't suggest it's if you ain't got it, don't spend it, basically. Any joy?
No. Let me just knock you up a Oh.
Ready? Yeah, stand over here, and then one over, and then the 3 hunting houses takes us to the shooter, but we stop shooting. I love this one. Okay. Oh, you wouldn't want to sit on that bench. It's a bit on the piss, wouldn't it? You roll off it.
Us as well. But it's slapping that hammering wood into that a rock like that. That's an impressive feat.
He-Man style.
Yeah, you certainly have the power.
Right, need to get an angle here as to which way to go. I see the house we need. Just over there.
Done.
Got a stash there, but there's nothing in it. 2 empty mags. I think the problem is we've found 2 of the scopes and there's only 7 on the server at max, possibly only 4.
It'll
Picking them up though could prompt it to respawn some.
Yeah, and I picked 2 up, and then I did dump one of them back down in a bush.
Not sure how it works that. It counts on floor.
How often is the polling for
That's the thing, I suppose. I mean, if you pick it up and it's last as you in your possession, when it's looking at a minimum to repopulate, might repopulate it back up from 4 to 7, and then you drop it on the floor and it's then classing it as 8. I don't actually know. I was thinking that myself as you said it. Actually, another deer stand over there somewhere, but I don't know where exactly. I seem to remember we go up that line and pick a deer stand up. This is the last house. I don't actually know if it is the last house, is it?
I'm not entirely sure where the fuck we are.
This is the bunch of lonely houses that we normally do before we go up to the summer camp. Yes, it's there. It's the deer stand. I see it.
More pants.
Right, well, we've got 3 more houses on the flip side, and then give Civvy Millie a wide berth as we run up to the railway line, and then Clit House, and then I think we pick up a sort of
Route.
pick up a circuit, yeah, and get over to Grish and
Yeah.
go from there and live with your scope.
Yeah, like it's usable. It's not
It's
great,
just
but
sustained. You looking through it really does get
yeah.
annoying, but yeah, it's functional.
If you've got 2 people with eyes on, it's not so much of an issue.
Come into you, zombie is.
Locked.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm in around the other side. There's nothing in here.
Interesting now that with the SKSs in dynamic events, there is way more ammunition about.
What? Because people aren't picking it up? You think?
Probably. I've been seeing it everywhere. But its ammunition is more relative to the guns that are available, because what uses it? The
AKM uses it. Another change that they made actually is they've made the AKM 75 round drum mag one of.
Fucking hell. Well, to be fair, we were.
Everyone had them, didn't they? But I don't think they had them properly. You know, I don't think that was quite legit.
Oh. Either that or we were killing the same guy multiple times.
Who just went backwards and forwards to Sakal to collect all his loot all the time.
Yeah.
Hello, Ike.
Hunting chocolate.
I've got a full apple, and let's see what I've got left. What did you just pick up?
Chocolate.
Okay, I've got nuts or peanuts or something, so you just eat all that one. I'll eat this one, and then I've got dog food I can share, and that's me out. You okay for heat packs? I've got 2.
I don't actually have any heat packs.
There's one on the floor.
I went to pick one up in terms of it was Tory's map.
Cat food. Oh, it's dog food actually on the floor.
Does he give you the?
It's a bit woof. I didn't even wait for yours. I just had to get mine out. Crash site's there, just ahead of this thing.
Yeah, it's just spawned. He came down as we were.
We don't want it though, do we?
No, I don't think we do.
It was awful, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember whether it was the Cupboard dog food that gave you the debuff, but they just fill you up really quickly.
Yeah, they just bloat you, yeah. Decent enough food actually. A level. The only thing with that crash site is it's actually the way we want to go to get past the...
Yeah.
We could go right, I suppose. Someone had a base in here. 2 big old dongles are in there.
Another box of SKS.
Do you reckon go right to avoid it? It's actually probably the most sensible, because otherwise we literally have to run past it, over it almost.
Yeah, we don't need to, do we?
No. Came here with Molly yesterday and I was shooting a zombie with a crossbow and some bastard shot me, knocked me unconscious and then killed me.
Oh.
And then ran away when Molly shot at him.
Well, he probably was like, "Oh, I've got this one guy," and didn't realise there was more.
I think it's exactly what happened. He was quite happy when he was the one shooting, but like most people, they don't like others shooting back at them.
Oh, they don't like it up them.
Yeah, we'd filled 2 bottles at the well at that military as well. No one didn't shoot them.
They'd pick up that deer stand back there, can't we?
Yeah, I'm just trying to work a path through these zombies that are in front of us.
You know, I hadn't even seen them.
No, I saw a bit of movement on that blue one and thought it was a dude.
I was looking around everywhere else.
Got your eye on the cow bollocks.
Yeah, DayZ's making a bit of a noise. Thinking these hay bales make a nice line.
What, to hop from one to the other when someone's shooting at you?
Yeah, it's more of just We're not too far from hard cover. There's no way getting up there without being seen. So I think the route is going to be the least dangerous.
Yeah, that is the field that we would have gone across. To come around the back of the red tin and then up past it. I'm going to stop here in a minute and have a look down, see if there's any zombies.
Yeah, I'm just going up the deer stand.
Yeah, I'll go past you and then find a bush after.
Binoculars.
Only seeing one zombie over there at the crash site.
Yeah.
Don't see anything down by the military there.
We would have got just close enough to do the initial spawning, wouldn't we?
I don't know. Which way did we go? I went to the right of that. Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, probably just skirted within the 500 meters.
All looks clear.
Yeah.
Hello, lag.
Oh, 4 tabs. Perfect. Look in the bush.
Oop. One apple. I watched that back, Molly. The shots you took on the dude and your positioning. I don't. I couldn't tell on this monitor how close the shots were because it was fucking dark. You did well to see him. I suppose you saw the flash, didn't you, as he was killing me? Yeah, I should think Mongo's probably got a better view than I had. I mean, they looked in the right direction. Missed you twice after he went uncon. After you went uncon, I think probably he just didn't have the angle, and then he had to move to get the angle, and he was doing that whilst Molly went around the back of the piano. I mean, it turned out to be the absolute perfect move that Molly made.
He got magooed.
Hmm?
He got magooed.
It didn't. He just ran off. He didn't actually get hit, but he got perfectly flanked. I think you or I, in those circumstances, would have run straight towards where the shots were fired, the body basically. But Molly didn't. She backed off a tiny bit, went around the back of the house, and took up a position. It was it was actually the sensible play. But you know, you when the other person's unconscious, you kind of think to yourself, well. You almost want to chuck yourself in front of the bullets, sort of thing, but it's not the right thing to do.
No, fronting up is my default response. But if it's in an instance like that where you've not got unconscious, then I often do just come around slightly on him, just to catch a bit of crossfire.
No, I didn't say where I was, did I? I just said he shot me from where we were going to be heading, hoping that you knew the direction of our next direction of travel. It's fireworks.
Yeah.
Is it fireworks? No.
Not seeing any. No.
The first shot sounded like fireworks. I can't work out if that's airfield or Grish.
Sounds. Or Grish, sort of. Potentially PD area.
Oh, we'll be above it in a minute. Big shoots for a place like that.
Yeah. Definitely somebody's got caught up. Maybe the well. They've aggroed all the zombies that congregate around there. Normally with the fireworks and outside, you'd see some sort of flash, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't know what the render distance is on them. I suppose it's going to be bubble render, which is probably further away than Grish was at that point. Plus they don't spawn there. No one carries fireworks to let off in Grish. But yeah, it definitely wasn't anyway. Because each burst is the same as the previous one.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. I don't know whether it's felt like it was as far as the Grish now, like one of the houses on the outskirts.
Hmm. Well, we'll look in a minute.
Yeah, I certainly think this is the best play. We don't want to be running down that road.
There's a little base here. squared off shack. What the fuck?
Love shack.
Not some sort of duplication script that isn't, is it?
No. Maybe maybe the inventory pulling allows you to pull gates in your inventory.
Out of your arsehole.
Yeah.
I like to call this one trap 2. You saw that last night. You stayed well away from it. You were following my directions perfectly. Then you went there. This is exactly how I wanted you to move across Grish. Well, unless they pulled every zombie, I don't see much activity.
I think it was right.
Or airfield, of course.
I don't know. It did kind of feel like it was down below us rather than because the airfield was
Completely different direction, yeah.
but also had like it felt like the shots were below us in elevation, whereas the airfield is co-elevation.
Should we just continue? Nothing to see there, is there?
No convoy either. The only other thing I think of is potentially somebody was around somebody in one of those houses.
Yeah, I mean,
a couple of times.
The right amount of shots for a bear, but too far down. They don't really come out of these woods.
No. It sounded like the first set of shots where I've shot somebody, knocked them, ran, killed them, and then dealt with some zombies.
plan was to hit the deer stand up here somewhere, but it's near the rocks just over here. Two bits of scram for you when you get down.
Oh, shots over.
Cab? Maybe Starry?
Yeah.
Did you get your food?
Yep.
Starry, I think. I wonder if it's a crash site and they're just clearing up.
See?
Don't see much. Is that you weapon switching?
Yeah.
I don't actually know where we are.
Big cab.
Okay.
About 800 meters. Right left.
I've stopped.
Or right even where you're facing.
And the shots were at cab then. So that's the direction we were running.
Yeah.
Let's carry on. I've not seen a police convoy since the new patch.
Wrong no. No.
No. Is that a direct line to Brian?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Thank you, Andov. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, hard.
I got done. Now they're running out of cover on that little expedition I was taking. I think we're probably better closer to the road. I did have a feeling they might run up the road themselves, but...
Yes, much like my hairline, things are getting a little thin.
So what do we do? Go left or right here?
Well, Starry and then...
No, I mean, to look at Cabanino, do we look down from the right or look down from the left? Or look up from the left?
I think we pick up the as we would do it as we were coming in from sort of Starry.
Yeah, I prefer that. I just actually think there's more likelihood they'll move through the town and we'll catch them at the right, but I don't like it. So I think we'll go with the preferred route. One zombie on the road doing note. All looks calm. I don't see any... Can't see any explanation for the shots this side.
Maybe it was Starry then.
Yeah. Well, have a look from trees up here.
Yeah.
You see, when I saw words, 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 all I could think of was boys, boys, boys. Words, words, words. Just looking for a sentence. Yeah. Is it a busy server? Yeah, there was a 5-person queue. It was completely full when we joined. And it won't have dropped. I see a zombie over there. See a runner in the empty field and zombies at the tents.
We'll move over them.
I think we should. I actually managed to put myself between 2 players up in the trees over here the other day.
Oh,
I heard movement and I was in a bush, and a guy just appeared in front of me. So I stepped out of the bush, started to shoot him in the back with the SKS, and his mate was following directly behind, and he just fucking did me. Really was unfortunate.
the bushes up here on that hill do have a tendency of doing that. I remember at least one occasion where we stepped up and you post up in the bush to look down to town. I was in the bush behind you, and there was a guy already in the bush to your left. Hadn't heard you.
Well, this was the thing, I'd heard these guys, so I was just in a bush spinning, looking to see if I could find any sign of movement. And when I saw the movement, I just peeled out of the bush and went to shoot the guy. But when I looked at it back, I could see where his mate was, and he was running the direct exact same line. And I literally put myself in between the two of them. There was 10-15 meters, and I was the sandwich. I was the meat. Hi, Aaron.
Did you get the one guy? Did you kill him?
Well, all my shots were on target, but they just didn't register. I checked it back later, and he took one of the 5 shots that I managed to get out, and didn't die. The server was playing a bit funky. The reason that they were on me was because I took shots at a guy in double red down there. Hit the window frame rather than him.
Ooh.
Dead zombies down at military. Dead person? In the deer stand, or dead zombie? I don't know how a zombie would be up there.
Wouldn't normally, would it?
Unless that's the noise and that's how a person died.
Probably, but it's been so long that the zombies would have despawned.
I've got a red link.
Have I?
Getting DDoSed. I'm out.
Calm. Yeah.
Does Kick not like PayPal? I don't know. Maybe I haven't set it up properly. Could be part of a bigger problem.
Yeah, it's telling me it's unreachable. Yeah, back in a sec.
I might also get a drink as well, actually. Tell Toby I'm AFK when he comes back, if you hear him speaking. Please.
Thank you, Molly.
Okay, I am back. Are you there?
I am here.
Because my bush is more likely to be one that's occupied, would you care to get in first? Just to have a quick...
I'm giving it a go.
And have a quick walk forward. Just tell me when you've got a few seconds left.
There is a queue.
Okay, I'll join. I'm pos 6. Can we get an FT sings DayZ music video someday? Probably not a wise idea. I'm actually going in.
Yes, I've got a prolonged
34 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be in before you, so...
Right, don't shoot me when I rock up there, will you?
Nope, but I'll be there to clean up. Only a few meters away from you, so I should be able to in the 10 seconds it takes you to...
Yeah, I'm on a 10-second countdown now.
Oh no, push me right back.
Where's it put you?
In the compound.
You just gone running forward?
Yeah, your bush is there. It's me. Cleared your bush and I'll move into mine.
whatever was dead in the top of that deer stand's not in there anymore.
It could have been. Well, the server didn't reboot, did it? Because we got prolonged.
No.
It could have been a zombie. Like it's rare for them to be up there. I don't think I've seen a time when they're up there.
Neither have I.
Unless it was just a pro player.
Holy shit, that made me jump. Thank you, Molly. Seeing no zombies anywhere else. No medicals, which would tell us that someone else is here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether or not the server did restart. All the fucking houses are looking closed. Oh no, the red house at the end is normally open on restart, and it's closed. So I wonder if someone's in there. But we should have medicals in if that was the case.
Yeah.
Carry on, I suppose.
Can do, or we can give it 2 minutes to see if somebody logs back in.
I have got a zombie up at medical, but it's a residential. Yeah, I should add the emotes anyway. But one thing at a time. I think I've got the alerts sorted now, and I think I've got 3-on-1 chat. I can actually work with it. So that's good. Another zombie up there, again, not medical though.
We spawn it? Will we?
Yeah, anything that's not medical we can spawn because they radius to up there. But the same can't be said for the medical zombies back down the other way. Little quirk. But I mean, if that was a dead body up there, the legs look really wide apart. Like they were really wide apart. I don't know. A death animation player has legs wide apart. I think we just move.
Okie dokie.
Crossbow.
Oh, I guess you'd be steering clear of them.
Well, there's the thing. They're supposed to be really stealthy, and the best way of getting rid of zombies.
Yes, but it also requires you to be really slow and be a bit more stationary.
Yeah. Got zombies here. No convoy. And a plate carrier. It's pissing plate carriers.
Sorry?
It's pissing plate carriers.
Yeah, so that should mean, you know, we never go to Mishkino now because we just do convoys for the place.
Well, that's another weird thing. I mean, I think that will change with the release of the DLC because it's just to showcase them. but they've actually reduced the amount of stab vests on the server, like half them, and also half the chance of the heavy tier zombie spawning with them. So they've really nerfed them.
What, stabs or the...
Stab vests, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Makes sense, you know, they've brought in a gun that fires the heaviest round in the game, pretty much. So...
Make everyone fall over.
Or just give people more armour, then, you know, people get to play a bit more with the gun.
Well, that side of it, yes, but what about the other side where you can't get armour until you're actually into tier 3? Realistically, unless you're lucky with a convoy, and as I say, those zombies are most likely going to go with the new map.
But then, you know, a number of guns have been moved to high-end or convoy as well, so... They have the lower caliber weapons, I guess.
Don't know why we're wanting to enhance the amount of or the lack of sustainability. In other words, why are we promoting more one taps until tier 3? Like the transition from tier 1 to 3 is sometimes quite hard anyway, because you're outmatched gun wise, because all you've picked up's a repeater or a shotgun or whatever. And as you're transitioning into these higher tier areas to try and get some armor, you haven't actually got any armor because it's so hard to get. It's actually harder to get hold of police armor now than it is to get hold of a plate carrier.
Yeah, I don't even know whether they were thinking about that. I think they were potentially thinking, well, we've taken, you know, some of the, like the SKS and that, it's now out of a lower tier. So rather than people just running around with stab vests, basically just tanking a load of low caliber shots, equalise that out by removing stab vests.
Navy's clear.
Sorry. Also,
Hello, boy. I think Molly's BRB. Aaron. I think I said hello. Let's go. How many water tabs did you say you got?
4.
Okay, we'll stop over at the water near the convoy near Rigovo Hogorevka. Rogpog.
Rogpog.
I've just gone yellow on that.
Reaching my canteen there, so I won't.
Stepping behind you while I'm drinking. actually walking faster drinking than you are. What the fuck?
So you run faster with the canteen.
That's drinking, yeah. Seems so.
Well, on DayZ logic, you are lowering the amount of you're increasing your stamina by lowering the amount of weight you're carrying. Binoculars. They seem to be everywhere in
Yeah.
stands and
Well, that's another side effect, I suppose, of moving lower in blazes and making. I think they made blaze tier 3 and 4.
I have seen the blaze in the deer stand.
Yeah.
It depends on the tier of the deer stand.
But as Giovanni said earlier, the blaze was just it was just everywhere. That did need addressing.
Yeah, it seemed to be a phase where the savannah was everywhere, and then they switched it back to the blaze. I guess they had a hierarchy of what they thought sniper rifle should be. It should be you go to the blaze, then you migrate up to the.
I don't mind that. I think the blaze with the sports point is actually half decent as a stepping stone to a proper sniper setup.
Yeah, because you can use it as both a sniper and kind of sort of in this weird sort of shotgun role.
But the problem is that if they move it to tier 3, it never sees that usage.
No.
They all just spawned in.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any down the other end of town.
No, let's move. Maybe it brings the CR527 into play as a gun that you would use as a step. Lots of SKS around. Spawns in sheds now. So it spawns in the farm complexes as well as elsewhere.
Yeah, and there's sufficient magazines in PDs and things like that. I'm often coming across like a 5.27 mag in a PD.
And they moved the rack and the scorpion to events only. Lots of changes there.
Yeah, so convoys, police convoys.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You know, so PDs are pistols, pretty much pistols only, or the pump action shotgun.
Yeah, yeah. You go to that little strip down the middle there, and you can get stuff on Sakal real easy. The hunting gear. It's odd because like most of these changes that I'm talking about are Chernarus based, but you can go on to Sakal or you can go on to Livonia and you can get a press vest inside 10 minutes. You really have to search around on Chernarus to get some armour. It's a strange little quirk that I don't fully understand.
They must be seeing something. Data they've got. Just changes are required.
Yeah, but you can normally logic it, can't you?
Yeah. fact that they made all these changes without doing a wipe is interesting.
They brought them in over the last 2 experimentals for people to test and see what they thought, and the feedback generally was not. They were not approved. The changes weren't.
No, but you don't get the full experience, do you? I guess if you just leave things as are, because it's only.
Well, the player based on experimentals is quite slim. Although with the latest one, they have got lots of data, because they pulled up the many cars server, and there were 2 full experimental servers over a good 2 weeks. So
Everybody out scar hunting.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, then you know that potentially give you some sort of level of survivorship bias, in that if you're on, as we've noticed in the past, people on experimental are way more likely to talk than they are to shoot, because they're there to explore the new content. So
yeah, and everyone's got a nose for that gun as well, so they're not particularly cared too much for the other stuff. Right, let's top up.
Two tabs.
IF11.
Not ready to move when you are.
You like it when the game's spare on loot. You want to die 2 or 3 times before you get the character to survive, so there's more pucker factor in shootouts. Convoy is here.
Might as well have a look through them.
Yeah.
Last time the female zombie didn't have the plate.
Yeah, it is a high percentage. Well, say high. It's 50. There's usually a couple of them.
Yeah, so
There's another one here. She has a plate. And it's damaged.
You have a pistol holster?
I've got one, yeah, and I'm using it. I don't like them, but you're prone and you try and aim, it gets in the way of your face, basically.
Yeah, that's why I put it on the belt.
Got a hip pack though.
Yeah.
Put the pistol in the hip pack, I suppose. Same net result.
Yeah. I don't know actually too good, but you could just attach the holster to the belt of the tip pack. Looks like there's a convoy up there.
Nope. I'll just stay here for a minute though, get some fruit, gather some fruit. We're a bit low on supplies. Got 2 fresh mushrooms. I don't think we're going to be cooking anytime soon, so...
Whoa! Motherfucker. That was really loud.
It sounded exactly like a grenade as well.
That hurt my ears. That was that loud.
Right, shall we see if there's any fruit?
Yeah.
Another thing, a little quirk I've been noticing recently is when the server's under load, it's not producing the fruit, or it will. I think I may have said to you, it's only producing one type of fruit. Often it's pears.
Yeah.
I got nothing here.
Nothing so far here.
I mean, we didn't stay long, but we was long enough to spawn something.
Hey there.
Got a pear.
by the road.
Coming up. Ooh, I got another pair. Either respawned or you missed it.
Could be either.
But I think that just underlines exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. I wonder if that's to do with there should be an overall higher percentage of pairs
I think it's to do
as a
with
ratio or the whole rate or something.
I think it's to do with some sort of built-in limiting system that is there to protect the server, much as spawning zombies. So if the server hits below a certain tick rate, it will just say, right, okay, we're only spawning in one type of fruit now. Might be giving it a bit too much.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be something. There'll certainly be a number of operations that it can that it's limited to. But it will I think it'll likely be that pairs are supposed to form a higher percentage of the fruit, or it is something like it does a pass, it spawns pears, it does another pass, it spawns plums, it does another pass, it spawns apples, something like that.
Yeah, you'd expect that to be alphabetical, but it doesn't sit that way in the XML file.
No. What was the first fruit to be in game?
I don't know, but when you look at the file, it is in alphabetical order, so apple is first. But it also could be something as simple as the amount of players that are on the server, the amount of fruit that's down, and it can only spawn X amount of apples, X amount of plums, and there's more apple and plum trees.
Yeah. So it spawns fruit specific to trees, does it?
Yeah.
It could also be that pear trees poll at a higher rate, higher frequency. Because even when we do search for a fruit, thinking about it, I think pears and plums, we get more of them than we do apples.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with apple trees is they only spawn singular, whereas pears and plums spawn two. So
Yeah.
that could be the reason for that.
But the reason it takes a couple of minutes for us to get a fruit spawning in is because the trees are polling when someone's in range, and there's only a chance of it spawning fruit. So it could be that pears have the higher chance of spawning per poll.
Are mushrooms lumped into all of this? No, I've not seen any change in mushrooms at all. When I've noticed this, like, I've noticed that fruit's not spawning as it would normally spawn, and it's predominantly pears. I haven't seen same thing happening with mushrooms at all. I mean, there are mushrooms that spawn more regularly than others, or maybe just because you can see them easier. You know, the normal white mushroom. The one
Yeah,
that I just lobbed at Toby, that seems to be the one that spawns.
but doesn't it seem to spawn more rotten mushrooms?
Or rotten mushrooms as a whole? Then
When it's taking a
no.
dump. There are some times where all we just come across is rotten mushrooms.
Yeah, I think that's just a spin of a coin. That is. Should land on red, not black.
Because again, I think spawning more rotten mushrooms does make sense compared to fresh ones, just because mushrooms do spawn absolutely everywhere, and they can spawn in relatively high density as well.
The one I see rotten the most is that orange looking one.
That one grows in on the branches, isn't it? On the
Well, that's that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them do. A lot of them spawn in. That's their spawn points. Seem to be tied to the fallen branches. Might get a pristine long-range scope here.
yeah. Okay.
One door closed, 3 doors open.
Someone's just staring into the corner. We'll make it some rain in a bit.
Wind's low though. I'm just going to this one on the right.
Go down. For me, there's all sorts of stuff coming across the screen. Long con, long con. Oh,
It done this lonely one, have it?
nope. I didn't bother doing the gun house just because that's saloon. Because
I actually found a Winchester in there yesterday, under the stairs. But there's a 2% chance it'll have a long-range scope, and then there's a 50% chance that that scope's fucked.
yeah, doing this one without attachments now.
No, they still spawn. No, it's just the ARs that and I think the SMGs as well that spawn without their stocks.
Okay.
Also, interestingly, they've decreased the chance that those guns spawn with max. They really have gone. Oh, they really have gone and hit the. They really have gone and hit the nerf tab.
But what you were saying earlier, a reason why this could be more likely to make these changes on Chernarus and Carl and Livonia is that the majority of the player base plays Chernarus, and they don't want to penalise an already limited player base.
Well, they have had changes on those two maps. They're just not quite as drastic.
Drastic, yeah.
Let's go over triple bushes. Pincered by a fox and a rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, but the fox was hunting the rabbit.
Did you get me Mick Hucknall joke? Do you know who he is?
Sorry, what?
My Mick Hucknall joke.
Simply Red.
Yeah. So I said you were when we was going into Zelly with your little ginger ponytail.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him with a ponytail.
Yeah, he did have one. It was...
Was it a 70s thing?
Well, I don't think 70s. He's not that old. Fucking hell.
I don't know how old he is. He's older than me.
80s, 90s. What was your take on the Humvee dudes?
The Humvee dudes?
That was right at the end of the last video. It was on this hill, that's what reminded me.
How the fuck did they spot you in the trees? And then charge right at you?
Yeah.
Fucking dodgy as fuck. And then they were either camped up in the perfect position just to spot you coming on the tree line edge, or it was just dumb luck. Like there were too many things that were in their favour to be able to for that to be play out that way.
Yeah. I mean, they knew I was in these trees, firstly. And they baited me in to go down and try and push them as I went towards the road, and I didn't take the bait. I got so far and turned around. And then tried to bait me again when they went drive. Is that military?
Yeah, it's the top end of town, for sure.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's right next to us. And then baited me to follow them up the road, and then stopped in the perfect spot behind trees, got out and somehow fucking ran across the open field before shooting me.
Yeah, well, if they blocked your line of sight, they could run. Yeah, it's dodgy as fuck. Like,
There's too many things going off, isn't there?
yeah,
And someone suggested that they stopped down the bottom there when I chased them across that way. They stopped and let a dude out, and the dude that they let out was the one that killed me. He just followed me up the tree line, which is actually more plausible than what happened. There was only ever 2 in that vehicle, and there were 2 in the vehicle when they went to their last stop.
but the two in the vehicle.
They were the 2 that were on me at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly said there was a heli crash over by Lonely House, so it could be that they just drove straight down and didn't actually stop there. They'd actually turned left to go to the heli, and then just came back up the road as I was running up the tree line, and that's when they spotted me, which maybe, but it still doesn't. It's completely illogical why they would run across an open field when they've got some range on their guns, not just have at me.
Yeah.
They wanted to try and restrain me, because that's what the guy had his handcuffs out for.
If you want to maximise the use of something like ESP, then You get two guys in a Humvee, you can just passenger drive around and flip everybody as you go past.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it works in vehicles.
I don't know, I guess so. I don't suppose you can open an inventory up, but I should think it probably bypasses that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get a ridiculous... It was a third-person server, that's the first thing to say. And you do get a ridiculous floating camera on a passenger view. But you'd have to be so aware.
Yeah, and driving where they were, you've got to be looking both ways.
Hmm. Which one do you want to sit in? You're going number 2.
Yeah, I'll go for position.
I still not looted again.
No, everything looks.
However, all the trains are closed as well, so someone might just have been closing doors.
Not all the trains are closed. They're there.
Oh, you
The
see...
one- I see one that's open. Open both sides as well.
I mean, I can understand people wanting to try out the new gun and be looking specifically for that, but we have been going to convoys as well. I know we don't sit at them, but that's surely not the whole player population want to do that. Really surprised how quiet this place has been over the last few days. You got the scar at a heli crash. Yeah, I mean, we actually diverted from a heli crash earlier because we've just got the kit that we want. Don't really want a scar. Neither of us want a scar to be attractive to those that can take it off us.
Yeah.
Does it take a long range optic? Yeah, I think it'll take all the NATO stuff, so marksman,
6 time there, got
ACOGs, yeah. You predicted the rain, you were not wrong.
yes.
Get the heat pack going.
So
How long you got in you?
I'll probably post up after this because it's day 2.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could just run to, rather than sit here for 15 minutes for no reason, just run to Pav and maybe scrape a bit of scran.
Yeah, do that.
So I don't think we're going to get anything here.
No.
Let's go back by the fruit trees. Oh, plums.
Ooh. There was an apple there.
I hooked it. Well, I think I've got another plan now. We'll go and dry this. What do you reckon? I've got quite a few bits here.
Yeah, which way are you going?
Down towards Pav. We do that little house on the edge near the eastern end. What we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got five fresh bits.
I've got a pair.
Yeah, it's
6
worth it.
fresh bits. Maybe pick up a couple of mushrooms.
Bit of fox mixed grill.
Huh? The hat up there.
Yeah. Hey, I found a new spot over here to look in. Because you can't really see into Pavlovo because there's too much tree cover. But I found a little spot over here. I'll show you. And obviously there's a potential crash site here, so you should always check that that's not there.
Yeah.
And it ain't. It was here. Yeah, you can see the back end of Pavlovo. And a fair chunk of it, actually. All the way through the trees to the right. There's no zombies down there. Good little spot.
Yeah, just going to get range on some bits. The church is 680 metres, and the further bits are 800, 900 metres. So you should be able to see everything.
Yeah, it's not outside the blip.
No. Got a bison I can use up the ammo.
Don't know where it is, I just heard it though.
Here it is.
Okay, now. Not a player.
So they can start singing at me. There we go.
Holding back the years. You're putting it, are you getting it on your head?
Well, there was just a pelt.
Oh, well, you lit it up so much. That was the problem there, I think.
Yeah, I put like 380 rounds into it.
It's going to taste lovely. If you don't know me by now, you will never, 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 never know me.
Wow, uncanny.
It is. It's like I was wearing a fox hat.
Like on a fox hat, you can start a tribute act.
I'm gathering bark.
Yoki.
Was that FT singing or was that the fox screaming? Thank you.
May need a little bit more than the one kindling. I don't know whether that will. Oops.
You'd like me to go and get some more bark, would you? I've got paper.
Paper may do it. Right. Oops. That's not a blistering.
Oh, I've got a plus symbol. There's the thing. Go back here. You're off bandages.
I have 1 3/4. What's on the deck there is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Goblin.
Just have a skirt through these, see if anything's spawned. How's your Tuesday looking? Are we
Yeah,
Tuesday, or
should
see how it
be
goes?
okay for Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
The box steak here on the deck for you. Good.
Hopefully get a bit more action than we did tonight. I mean, we've got the bloke over maybe at Starry, and then shots near Rish.
Yeah. We had shots here and there and around a few places, but nothing.
I suppose we have been out and about though, like,
yeah,
trying to drag that scoping was taking us off the beaten track quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, upgraded from a Blaze to a Winchester.
Find the spot. This looks like a good spot. Did you see where I went? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That rain's loud. My stats remain the same essentially. Just got a bit further, a bit older, and I've gone a bit further.
Yeah, me too.
Right, that's me done. Hopefully we'll be back with Toby on Tuesday. Thank you all for coming along. Catch you all later. Good night.